Just keep it in your pocket, and in 50 years, you'll thank me. It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? Maybe you're even wondering if this is a joke. But Buddhism has a way of transforming the ordinary into something profound. Simple practices often carry immense power, subtly guiding us to a life of peace, harmony, and abundance. Imagine that carrying a small item in your pocket, a clove of garlic, a key, or even a few cloves, could be a stepping stone to inner peace, attracting luck, and sustaining a lifelong sense of fulfillment. We live in a time where life is increasingly complex. We rush from one task to the next, often caught up in cycles of stress, worry, and longing. But what if the answer to all these daily challenges lay not in grand gestures or complex rituals, but in small, mindful practices? In Buddhism, the power of mindfulness isn't necessarily found in elaborate ceremonies or difficult practices. Rather, it resides in simple, intentional acts. Carrying an item, such as a small clove of garlic, may seem unremarkable, but it can act as a tangible reminder of your commitment to peace and purpose. Consider for a moment the idea of symbols. From ancient amulets to modern-day tokens of luck, humans have always sought meaning in objects. But in Buddhism, it's not about the object itself. It's about the intention and mindfulness you bring to it. By keeping a small item in your pocket, you create a subtle, continuous link to the present moment. It becomes a tool for grounding you amidst the chaos, a quiet reminder of the peace that resides within you. Today, we're going to delve into the heart of these practices, exploring Buddhist teachings that reveal how carrying a seemingly mundane item can turn into a source of protection, positivity, and personal growth. This isn't about superstition or simple folklore. It's about harnessing the power of your own mind, setting positive intentions, and letting these objects serve as anchors for the mindfulness that helps you navigate life's ups and downs. Whether you're searching for tranquility, seeking protection from negativity, or looking for a way to cultivate enduring happiness, these practices offer you a path forward. Imagine carrying a clove of garlic, a few cloves, or an old key, not as a quirky habit but as a practice of intention. Every time you touch it, you're reminded to breathe, to slow down, and to focus on the present. You are connecting with centuries of wisdom, with generations who believed in the power of simple acts as pathways to profound inner change. In this video, we'll unlock the secrets behind these humble practices. We'll look at each item in detail, exploring its role as a tool for inner transformation. We'll share stories, insights, and personal reflections on how these small items can protect your peace, attract positivity, and even shape the way you experience life. So, let's begin this journey together. We're about to uncover the hidden power of small acts and simple tools, Buddhist secrets that have the potential to transform your everyday life. Are you ready to explore the profound potential of these little objects? Let's dive into the wisdom of these ancient practices and see how they can bring more harmony, fulfillment, and joy to your journey. The power of garlic, a lesson on protection and mindfulness. Garlic has long held a powerful place in the realm of folklore, spirituality, and cultural traditions. This humble clove, pungent and potent, has been regarded as more than just a kitchen ingredient. It has become a symbol of protection and an emblem of mindful living. Across cultures and centuries, garlic is believed to ward off negative energy, shield the spirit, and safeguard the mind. This makes it a valuable tool in spiritual practices where it's seen as a bridge between the physical and mental realms, a physical reminder to cultivate peace and clarity in the mind. In Buddhist teachings, protection transcends physical boundaries, encompassing the mind and spirit. Physical protection is valuable, but mental protection is even more critical. Our minds are constantly exposed to potential negativity, stress, fears, anxieties, and doubts that can creep into our thoughts and disturb our peace. In this light, Buddhist philosophy emphasizes mindfulness as a form of protection, a state where we intentionally observe our thoughts, separating ourselves from negativity rather than letting it consume us. And here's where garlic, with its symbolism of protection, finds its place in a mindful practice. Imagine for a moment walking into a traditional kitchen where garlic hangs from the ceiling beams, or along the walls, releasing its strong, earthy aroma into the air. This sight, common in many cultures, is more than a practical way to store garlic. It's also a symbolic gesture. The pungent smell, the raw natural state, and the earthy origins of garlic make it feel connected to something primal and pure, almost sacred. The scent serves as a reminder of the power of natural elements to shield us from unseen energies, both external and internal. It is believed that garlic can clear the air, both literally and symbolically, helping to keep unwanted influences at bay and allowing a sense of peace to permeate the space. In ancient villages, it wasn't unusual to see garlic strung above doorways or near windows. People believed this practice created a kind of protective boundary, preventing negative energy or misfortune from crossing into their homes. Even today, garlic is used in some cultures for spiritual cleansing, sometimes burned or worn as a charm to ward off ill-intentioned spirits. This is where the story of the wise monk and his disciples comes in, a tale that shows the deeper, more symbolic side of garlic's power. The story goes that in a quiet, serene village nestled in the mountains, a wise monk lived with his disciples in a peaceful monastery. One day, he decided to hang a string of garlic cloves at the monastery's entrance. His disciples were curious about this choice, for garlic was typically used in their meals, but not as a protective symbol. When they asked their master why he chose garlic, he replied, "Garlic reminds us of the power of mindfulness. When we focus on something with intention, it becomes a source of protection." The monk's message was profound. Protection doesn't only come from the physical properties of an object, but from the intention we attach to it. The garlic hanging at the entrance was not just a barrier to negativity. It was a reminder to stay vigilant in their practice, to keep the mind clear and focused. The garlic symbolized the need for daily mindfulness, a constant effort to keep the mind free from the clutter of negative thoughts. In this way, garlic becomes a symbol of mindful protection, an object that reminds us to keep our thoughts focused and positive, to shield ourselves mentally. It's not the garlic itself that holds power, but the intention we give it. Just as the monk used garlic to symbolize mindfulness, we too can adopt practices that reinforce this concept in our lives. One simple practice you can try is carrying a single clove of garlic in your pocket as a protective charm. It may sound unusual, but this small, grounded object can serve as a powerful reminder to protect your peace. When you feel the garlic in your pocket, it's an invitation to pause, breathe, and recenter yourself. In moments of stress, anxiety, or frustration, take a moment to touch the garlic and visualize yourself surrounded by a shield of calm energy. Imagine that this shield is strong, impenetrable by negative thoughts, worries, or fears. Envision the garlic as a grounding force, helping you to stay anchored in peace no matter what external challenges you face. This practice of carrying garlic connects deeply with Buddhist teachings on mindful living. It's a reminder that we have the power to create mental boundaries and protect ourselves from harmful thoughts and emotions. Garlic becomes a kind of talisman for the mind, a way to consciously reinforce your commitment to staying peaceful and focused. In essence, every time you touch the garlic, you are practicing mindfulness, choosing to let go of negativity and return to a state of calm. Consider this practice as a way to bring mindfulness into your everyday routine. By carrying garlic with you, you make a conscious choice to be aware of your mental state, to guard your peace proactively rather than waiting for external conditions to calm down. This is an empowering approach, as it gives you control over your inner experience, allowing you to be less affected by external negativity. Garlic's protective qualities are also symbolic of an individual's personal strength. When we choose to view garlic as a symbol of resilience, it can remind us of our own inner power to resist negativity. Just as garlic grows resiliently in the earth, so too can we cultivate resilience in our minds. Garlic roots itself deeply, drawing nutrients from the soil, much like we can root ourselves in mindfulness, drawing peace and strength from within. Practicing with garlic as a mindful object can also help us remember to stay humble and grounded. Garlic is not flashy or delicate. It is robust, with a raw quality that reflects inner strength. It reminds us that true power doesn't always appear impressive on the outside. It often lies in quiet resilience. In a world where we are often overwhelmed with distractions and ambitions, carrying garlic as a small, grounded reminder can help us stay true to a simpler, more intentional way of being. In Buddhist thought, mindfulness is about being present with awareness and compassion. When we engage in small practices like carrying garlic, we are choosing to be present, to remember our intentions, and to maintain clarity. The garlic serves as an anchor, keeping us rooted in the here and now. In summary, garlic as a symbol of protection embodies Buddhist principles of mindfulness, resilience, and humility. Through this simple act of carrying garlic, we bring ourselves closer to these ideals, reinforcing our mental boundaries and cultivating an environment of peace within ourselves. By treating the garlic not as a magical object, but as a reminder of mindfulness, we engage in a practice that strengthens our ability to focus on the present moment and guard our minds from negativity. Attracting financial luck with cloves. Cloves, with their warm aroma and rich history, have long been considered a symbol of prosperity and protection in many cultures. While they are a common spice in the kitchen, cloves have held a deeper, symbolic meaning, particularly in practices aimed at attracting financial luck and wealth. In Buddhism, where virtues like generosity and compassion are highly valued, prosperity is often seen as a byproduct of one's actions and intentions rather than just the accumulation of material wealth. Cloves, then, become not merely a spice but a reminder of how mindfulness and intentionality can attract positive energy, including financial fortune. The Buddhist path to true prosperity isn't about hoarding wealth but rather sharing and using it in ways that bring positive energy into one's life. Buddhism teaches that generosity and virtue pave the way for abundance, both spiritually and materially. This lesson is embodied in the story of Siddhartha, a wealthy merchant and devoted follower of the Buddha. Siddhartha was known not only for his wealth, but also for his open-handedness and commitment to supporting his community. Despite his material success, he understood that true wealth transcended the boundaries of physical possessions. It lay in the richness of one's character and the compassion one could extend to others. One day, Siddhartha faced a difficult situation that tested his belief in generosity. He had taken on the noble task of building a monastery for the Buddha, but as the construction progressed, he found himself running out of funds. The dream of creating a sanctuary for spiritual practice seemed to be slipping away. However, Siddhartha did not despair. In Buddhism, moments of financial strain are often seen as opportunities to strengthen one's trust in the universe and practice detachment from outcomes. Rather than succumbing to worry, Siddhartha turned inward and meditated on the virtue of generosity. He understood that wealth's real purpose was to serve others and spread positivity. By meditating on this principle, he reinforced his commitment to using his resources wisely and for the benefit of others. In a surprising turn of events, support for his project began to flow from unexpected places. Friends, acquaintances, and even strangers, inspired by Siddhartha's dedication, came forward with contributions. Ultimately, he was able to complete the monastery, fulfilling his vision of a place where others could find peace and enlightenment. This story illustrates a crucial Buddhist belief. When we are aligned with virtues like generosity, the universe responds in kind. Siddhartha's act of faith became a magnet for positive energy, creating a ripple effect that not only benefited him but also uplifted his community. In this sense, cloves can act as a symbolic tool, a reminder of the same values that guided Siddhartha. By carrying cloves, we invite a similar energy into our lives, rooted in generosity, intention, and trust. One way to bring this practice into your own life is by carrying 7 whole cloves in your pocket. This number is significant in many traditions, symbolizing completeness and perfection. The cloves serve as a physical reminder of the energy you wish to attract: abundance, prosperity, and the flow of positive opportunities. To make this practice even more powerful, take a moment to hold the cloves in your hand, close your eyes, and silently affirm, "I attract infinite wealth." Visualize this wealth not only in terms of money, but as a flow of positive experiences, connections, and resources that enrich your life. Affirmations play an important role in shifting our mindset. When you repeatedly affirm abundance, you train your mind to focus on opportunities rather than limitations. The affirmation, "I attract infinite wealth," goes beyond mere wishful thinking. It becomes a declaration of openness to the positive energy around you. This mindset aligns closely with Buddhist teachings, which emphasize that our intentions shape our reality. Much like Siddhartha's faith in the virtue of generosity, these affirmations can act as a beacon, guiding you towards experiences and people who support your growth and prosperity. Carrying cloves as a symbol of financial luck also connects with Buddhist principles on the impermanence of material wealth. Money, like all things, is transient. It comes and goes. By keeping cloves with you, you remain mindful of the flow of wealth, understanding that financial ups and downs are natural. This mindset frees you from anxiety over losing money or constantly striving for more. Instead, you focus on what truly matters, using resources wisely, sharing when possible, and cultivating gratitude for what you already have. The fragrance of cloves itself can be a powerful aid in this practice. Each time you catch a hint of their aroma, let it remind you of the values you're cultivating: openness, generosity, and trust. This sensory reminder can serve as a gentle prompt to take stock of your intentions and maintain a mindset that attracts positive energy. If you encounter financial challenges, consider them opportunities to practice resilience and deepen your commitment to mindful living. In this way, cloves become more than just a charm. They transform into a source of support, helping you stay grounded in your principles. While cloves are believed to bring financial luck, they also symbolize the Buddhist concept of interdependence, the idea that our lives are interconnected. Just as cloves are a part of a spice mix, complementing and enhancing other flavors, we too are part of a greater network of relationships and experiences. Wealth in Buddhism is not an isolated possession, but something that grows when shared and used for the benefit of others. In fact, many Buddhist teachings suggest that wealth hoarded selfishly brings about suffering, while wealth shared brings happiness and fulfillment. By keeping cloves close, you're reminded of the importance of circulating wealth, of not holding on too tightly, but instead letting resources flow to those who need them. The practice of carrying cloves also aligns with the Buddhist principle of mindfulness in daily life. Each time you feel the cloves in your pocket, take a moment to breathe deeply, becoming aware of the present. In that small pause, you can renew your intention for financial well-being, not only for yourself but for others as well. This mindful approach to wealth transforms it from a goal to a journey, where each step is taken with awareness and compassion. In essence, cloves serve as a tool for conscious living. By carrying them, you reinforce a commitment to stay open to opportunities, share your resources, and practice gratitude. This mindset of abundance is powerful. It attracts people, experiences, and possibilities that support your journey. Like Siddhartha, you may find that when you focus on virtues and intentions, the universe responds with unexpected blessings, opening doors that were once hidden. Ultimately, the act of carrying cloves is a simple yet profound way to align with Buddhist teachings on prosperity. It invites you to redefine wealth, not as something to possess, but as a flow of positive energy that you can harness, share, and renew. By embracing this perspective, you cultivate a deeper sense of fulfillment, one that extends beyond material gain and into the realm of spiritual abundance, creating a good luck charm with a key, awakening the power of hope. Creating a good luck charm from a simple key is a powerful practice rooted in intention and hope. The key itself, an object associated with unlocking and opening, becomes a symbol for new opportunities and possibilities. When paired with a green ribbon, which symbolizes growth, renewal, and hope, this charm becomes more than just a physical object. It transforms into a representation of our aspirations, a reminder of our goals, and a source of comfort and motivation during challenging times. This charm invites us to align our lives with a sense of purpose and openness to the universe's flow. In many cultures, objects that we carry close to us are believed to absorb our energy and intentions, becoming potent reminders of what we want to attract or accomplish. By carrying a key wrapped in a green ribbon, You are infusing it with your hopes and dreams, empowering it to become a source of strength and positivity. The act of tying 3 knots in the ribbon is symbolic. 2. As the number 3 often represents completeness and harmony. Each knot signifies an affirmation that good things are on their way to you, a mindful statement that reinforces your belief in positive outcomes. One ancient legend from Japan beautifully illustrates the power of a key as a good luck charm. The story tells of a farmer who carried a key with him everywhere he went. This was no ordinary key. It had been passed down through his family for generations and was believed to hold the power to unlock opportunities. Every time he faced hardship, he would hold the key tightly in his hand, close his eyes, and say to himself, "I am ready to receive good things." This simple ritual gave him strength and focus, helping him overcome adversity. His unwavering belief in the key's power and in his own readiness to accept blessings carried him through difficult times, allowing him to achieve his goals and live a fulfilled life. The story of this farmer demonstrates the Buddhist concept of right intention and the power of hope. By carrying the key, he maintained a connection to his aspirations, reminding himself that he was open to the universe's offerings. This mindset, combined with his belief in the key's significance, served as a constant source of encouragement and resilience. The key became more than a physical object. It became a spiritual anchor, reinforcing his commitment to positivity and his readiness for good things to come. Creating a similar charm can be a meaningful way to stay grounded and focused on your goals. To begin, find an old key, one that perhaps no longer serves its original purpose, but now can become a symbol of new beginnings. Next, take a green ribbon and tie it around the key, making 3 deliberate knots. With each knot, silently affirm, "Good things are on the way." By doing this, you are binding your intention into the charm, transforming it into a tangible reminder of your readiness to welcome opportunities into your life. Once you have created your good luck charm, it becomes a personal tool for manifesting your hopes. Carry it with you throughout the day, in your pocket or bag, keeping it close as a symbol of your intention. Each time you feel its presence, take a moment to breathe and reconnect with your goals. This small practice aligns with Buddhist mindfulness, inviting you to live in the present while holding a vision for the future. You might be surprised at how this charm influences your outlook, helping you to approach challenges with a more open and optimistic mindset. An especially powerful time to use your charm is just before bed. At night, as you prepare for rest, hold the key in your hands, close your eyes, and visualize the blessings you wish to receive. Picture specific goals, whether they are related to personal growth, relationships, or career opportunities. Imagine these desires as seeds that you are planting in the fertile ground of your mind, where they can take root and grow. This visualization, combined with your charm, strengthens your faith in the universe's movements, aligning with Buddhist teachings on the power of intention. Visualization is a practice that has been cherished in Buddhism for centuries. It is a way to focus the mind, aligning it with one's intentions, and creating a sense of clarity about what one hopes to achieve. By using the key as a focal point for this practice, you are turning your aspirations into something tangible. Each night, as you hold the key and visualize your goals, you reinforce your readiness to receive and your belief in the possibility of positive outcomes. The charm also serves as a reminder to embrace the Buddhist concept of non-attachment. While you hold the key and set your intentions, you are not clinging to a specific outcome. Rather, you are remaining open to whatever blessings may come. This is an important aspect of Buddhist practice, the understanding that we cannot control every detail of our lives but can trust in the flow of the universe. The key symbolizes the idea that we are always in a position to open doors, to move forward, and to embrace new opportunities, even if they come in unexpected forms. Furthermore, this practice fosters a sense of gratitude and trust. Each time you touch the key or see the green ribbon, it becomes a gentle reminder of the blessings you already have and the blessings yet to come. The green ribbon, symbolizing growth and renewal, reinforces the idea that our lives are in a constant state of change and development. Just as plants grow toward the light, our intentions grow and evolve. leading us to new experiences and lessons. This charm, with its simple materials and profound meaning, can help you stay grounded in this perspective of hope and growth. Over time, you may find that carrying the key not only attracts opportunities, but also brings you inner peace. The knowledge that you are actively setting intentions and aligning with a hopeful outlook can reduce anxiety and strengthen your sense of purpose. Challenges that once seemed overwhelming may feel more manageable. As you are reminded of the key's symbolic promise, good things are on the way. This sense of inner calm and readiness for life's blessings is a valuable asset in navigating both everyday stresses and major life changes. As you incorporate this charm into your daily routine, it may even become a source of inspiration to others. People may notice your calm, positive attitude and ask about the key you carry. By sharing the story and significance of the charm, you have the opportunity to spread a message of hope and intentionality, fostering a community rooted in optimism and resilience. In this way, the charm transcends being a personal symbol and becomes part of a larger practice of sharing hope and encouragement. In the end, this good luck charm serves as a gentle but powerful reminder of the importance of intention, hope, and trust in the universe. Each knot in the green ribbon, each visualization before sleep, and each touch of the key brings you closer to a mindset of openness and gratitude. By carrying this charm, you are saying to yourself and to the universe, I am ready to receive good things. This belief, grounded in Buddhist wisdom, reinforces your commitment to positive thinking, mindful living, and a deep trust in life's unfolding journey. The importance of mindfulness and right speech. Mindfulness and right speech are central elements in Buddhism, both serving as powerful tools for nurturing peace, respect, and clarity in one's life and relationships. In Buddhism, right speech is one of the components of the Noble Eightfold Path, a guide for ethical and mindful living. This concept reminds us that our words hold power. They can either heal or harm, build bridges or create divides. Therefore, it is essential to bring mindfulness into our speech, ensuring that our words carry kindness, truth, and purpose. The practice of right speech encourages us to become aware of our intentions and consider the impact of our words. In a world filled with distractions and impulsive reactions, many of us tend to speak without fully considering the consequences. Mindful communication, however, requires us to pause, think, and speak with purpose. It asks that we reflect on whether our words are beneficial, true, and kind. By engaging in this conscious form of speech, we nurture both our inner peace and our relationships with others. Right speech is not just about avoiding harmful words. It is about actively choosing words that uplift and encourage. Speaking with intention involves cultivating empathy, understanding, and patience. When we are mindful of our words, we bring a certain gentleness to our communication. This gentleness helps us connect with others on a deeper level, fostering mutual respect and compassion. We become more present, allowing us to listen actively and respond with care. In essence, right speech becomes a practice of compassion in action. To truly embody right speech, consider the following questions before speaking. Are my words true? Are they necessary? Are they beneficial? Are they kind? These questions serve as a guide for aligning our speech with our intentions. 1. Are my words true? Truthfulness is foundational to right speech. When we speak truthfully, we build trust with others and cultivate self-respect. However, truthfulness must be balanced with kindness. There are times when the truth can be delivered gently, without causing harm. This is where mindfulness plays a role, helping us find ways to communicate honestly yet compassionately. 2. Are my words necessary? Often, we fill conversations with unnecessary words, which can cloud our message and create misunderstandings. Mindfulness teaches us to recognize when silence is more appropriate than speech. If our words do not add value to the conversation, they may be better left unsaid. By choosing our words carefully, we maintain clarity and prevent potential conflicts. 3. Are my words beneficial? Beneficial words inspire, motivate, and provide support. When we speak to benefit others, we become a source of positivity and encouragement. For instance, A simple compliment or an expression of gratitude can brighten someone's day and strengthen the relationship. Right speech encourages us to focus on the well-being of others, fostering a supportive environment. 4. Are my words kind? Kindness is a core element of right speech. Even when discussing difficult or sensitive topics, we can choose words that are gentle and respectful. Kind words create a space for understanding and healing, building a foundation of goodwill and empathy. Practicing right speech is not always easy, especially in moments of anger, frustration, or stress. It requires patience, self-control, and mindfulness. When emotions run high, we may feel tempted to speak harshly or impulsively. In these moments, taking a deep breath and pausing can help us regain control over our words. This simple act of pausing allows us to step back, assess our emotions, and choose our words mindfully. By doing so, we prevent the spread of negativity and maintain our own peace of mind. The effects of right speech extend beyond individual interactions. When practiced consistently, right speech fosters a positive environment that influences not only ourselves, but also those around us. For example, in a workplace where people speak kindly and truthfully, there is likely to be a culture of respect and collaboration. Right speech helps create a supportive community where people feel valued and understood. This atmosphere of positivity and respect promotes a sense of unity and shared purpose. Right speech also strengthens our inner self. Speaking truthfully and with intention builds integrity and reinforces our values. Each time we choose mindful words over reactive ones, we strengthen our character. Right speech, therefore, is a way of cultivating self-respect and emotional resilience. As we practice speaking mindfully, we become less affected by negative influences and more grounded in our principles. One practical way to incorporate right speech into daily life is to set an intention each morning to speak with kindness and truthfulness. This simple commitment can serve as a reminder throughout the day, helping us stay mindful of our words. Reflecting on this intention before important conversations or interactions can also help us communicate with greater purpose and clarity. Another practice is to engage in moments of silent reflection. Before responding to a challenging question or addressing a sensitive issue, take a moment to gather your thoughts. This brief pause allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. It also creates space for empathy, as we consider how our words might impact the listener. Practicing right speech is a journey of self-awareness, patience, and compassion. Over time, as we become more mindful of our words, we start to experience the peace and positivity that comes from intentional communication. We no longer feel the need to rush our words or prove a point. Instead, we approach conversations with a calm and open heart. This shift in our communication style transforms not only our relationships with others, but also our relationship with ourselves. In Buddhism, right speech is not merely a moral guideline. It is a path to inner and outer harmony. By speaking mindfully and intentionally, we contribute to a world filled with respect, kindness, and understanding. This practice brings us closer to a life of peace and fulfillment, a life where words become tools for healing and connection rather than division. Ultimately, right speech is a gift we give to ourselves and to those we encounter. It reflects our commitment to mindful living, reminding us that our words have the power to shape our reality. Through right speech, we create a space for growth, understanding, and compassion, a space where peace becomes possible for all. In our fast-paced, often chaotic lives, it's easy to overlook the small practices that hold the potential for deep, meaningful change. Carrying a clove of garlic, a few cloves, or an old key might seem like minor acts, but when combined with intention and faith, these simple items become powerful tools for mindfulness and personal transformation. By adopting one of these practices into your life, you open the door to subtle yet profound shifts, nurturing your journey toward inner peace and balance. The beauty of a spiritual journey lies in its simplicity. It doesn't require grand gestures or complex rituals. Instead, it often begins with small, mindful acts filled with purpose. By choosing to keep something as humble as a garlic clove or a key close to you, you're not just following an ancient practice, You're aligning yourself with the values of mindfulness, protection, and hope. These small symbols serve as constant reminders of your inner strength and the peace that comes from living intentionally. As the Buddha wisely taught, do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. These words remind us that our true power lies in the present, in our ability to shape our thoughts, actions, and responses. Each time you feel the presence of your charm, a clove of garlic, a handful of cloves, or a simple key, you are reminded to pause, breathe, and ground yourself in the now. This act of mindfulness helps you detach from worries about the past or anxieties about the future, bringing your attention back to the beauty and potential of the present moment. In choosing to carry these objects, you also make a powerful statement to yourself and to the universe. I am ready to receive blessings. I am open to peace. I am committed to my well-being. This commitment is an act of self-compassion, honoring the path you are on and recognizing that, while challenges are inevitable, you are equipped to face them with a steady mind and an open heart. These small actions reflect a larger shift in mindset, one that prioritizes inner peace and resilience over the chaos of daily life. Consider this journey as an opportunity to slow down and rediscover the power of small, intentional acts. Just as a single drop creates ripples in a pond, the small choices you make each day, choosing kindness, practicing mindfulness, carrying symbols of protection and hope, create waves of positivity that extend beyond yourself. The effects of these practices touch not only your own life, but also those around you, creating an environment of compassion, peace, and harmony. In embracing these practices, you're choosing to live with purpose, to create moments of stillness and gratitude within the bustle of life. Allow these small symbols to guide you, to remind you of your intentions, and to help you cultivate a life grounded in mindfulness and peace. By focusing on the present and appreciating the little things, you open your heart to the boundless peace that lies within, waiting to be embraced. So as you move forward, consider adopting one of these practices. Carry a clove of garlic for protection, keep cloves for prosperity, or hold a key as a symbol of hope. Let them serve as gentle anchors, helping you navigate life with grace, strength, and clarity. Embrace these simple acts with an open heart and witness the transformation that unfolds, not just in your outer world, but in the depths of your own spirit. Through these practices, may you find a renewed sense of calm, purpose, and joy, illuminating your path one mindful step at a time.